Good morning, it's your guy Danny Troca. We're headed towards the Iowa border, but not quite there. We're gonna stay in Missouri today, but we're gonna go service some of these Walmarts, go tip some bins. But before we do go, we're gonna do the pre-trip inspection on my trailer. I've already done it for the actual tractor, so let's get it. Jump these headsets, cause man, that's key when you're on the road. You wanna have a little conversation with somebody, maybe you're getting tired. It's always good to have a pair of headsets. We got to get some gas this morning, so we're gonna head over to Pilot out in Kearney, Missouri, about a half hour away from the city. Gas up, drive an hour away, and service one of the first Walmarts of the day. We'll catch you guys in a little bit. Headed here to the Pilot out here in Kearney, Missouri. We're gonna gas up, drive about an hour away to some town called Chillicothe, Missouri. As I say, 5438. Yeah, I like to come out here because Kansas City downtown, that Pilot, that Flying J can be a little busy at times. I usually stop in for a cup of coffee, but not today. I got some good rest last night. Watched a little bit of my podcasts. I'm a podcast guy. I watched a few episodes, ate a couple oranges with my son. Baby Ivan crashed out. Let's see. That ain't a parking, buddy. Not right there. Oh my man, hey, you're in the way, homie. That's what happens when somebody's parked in a spot they ain't supposed to. They make it tough for everybody else. But it's all good. We got this. Finally made it to Chillicothe. An hour and a half later. We'll get ready to pull up to these bins. Tip them. Yeah, this is Chillicothe. It's a small town out here in Missouri. I want to say like northeastern Missouri. Well, actually, northwest Missouri. Tip these bins, hit the lights. Next, we're gonna bring these forks down. Clear to go. We're gonna go hit this next spot. Menos media hora from here, less than a half hour. Animo plebes, let's roll. get back on this highway and shoot a little further east. I know vamos al rato, ánimo plebes, let's keep rolling. Alright, so we got here to our second stop. We're gonna have to go around behind this building, turn around and position ourselves. That way we can tip these banks, get up out of here. Position myself here, there's our Benz over there. To the left of us right here, these blue ones. Position ourselves here. Time to get to work. Alright, so now that it's getting more and more full, we're gonna go ahead and pull our tarp back because we don't want nothing flying out while we're driving. Messing around, have DOT on it. So we're gonna pull the tarp all the way back, get ready to head down the road. But first we're gonna go inside Walmart. I got the munchies. I'll show you guys what I get right now. My go-to snack. So yeah, the cool thing about servicing all the Walmarts is there's always somewhere I can go inside. I can grab me something to drink, grab me a snack. Sometimes the wifey's like, hey, I need laundry detergent, some Suavitel or some Fabuloso. And well, I'm the guy for the job, right? Let's go in here. Let me grab my pistachios. And I'm gonna get a Gator Light. We gotta stay hydrated. Let's go inside. So right away when I come in here, I feel like a complete outsider because I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. And there isn't many Mexicanos out here. So I think we're going to the snack section. We're gonna grab our pistachios. Yeah, right there. Excuse me. You know where I could find some pistachios?
Pistachios?
Yeah. Are they gonna be here?
I would say we have some right there, and then we have bigger bags up front by produce.
Okay, thank you. Sweet chili. Yeah, that's the stuff right there. Yeah, you don't know how many times my wife me encarga to grab her things around the house, which I don't mind doing. We're gonna go with the orange today. Gotta have this stuff. Why does this always happen? I forgot my wallet. Man, that never fails. I always forget my wallet. And for some reason, Walmart doesn't have Apple Pay. So, gotta go back out here, grab the wallet, walk all the way back in there, pay for our things, and get back on the road. And there it goes. Oh yeah. Chiefs Kingdom, baby. All right, let's try this again. Hey, smile, you're on camera. I just scan this stuff. Time to snack while we head down the road. Gator Light orange, and my favorite, wonderful sweet chili pistachios. Smell of heaven. Smell it, chat? Fire, bro. Okay, chat, we finally made it here to Kirksville, Missouri, which is literally for real, like unos 10 minutes from the Iowa border, and you can get in and out of this town within 15 minutes. We're gonna get here to this Walmart, service it, and head back to Kansas City. I don't know, there's something about these small towns that are kind of creepy to me. I always told myself, like, man, God, please never have my truck break down out here in the middle of nowhere, you know, like, especially because truckers run on certain hours, and if I run out of hours, there really isn't any hotels here. I've seen some small rundown motels I probably wouldn't want to stay at, honestly. I'd have to crash here in my truck, and I have a day cab, unfortunately, and I'd rather sleep in my day cab than stay at some of these small motels that are here in this town. Yeah, we're about 5 minutes away from this Walmart. I'm gonna get something to eat. I'm kind of starving. I got a 2-hour drive after this. Yeah, actually, we're coming up to a Hy-Vee. So the Hy-Vees in my city, in Kansas City, they have like these hibachi spots in them. Like a lot of the Hy-Vees, there's like a little hibachi, create your own bowl, steak, shrimp, the works, right? I went into the Hy-Vee here in the small town. They didn't have it. There was maybe just a few people in there shopping. It was kind of sketchy. For the most part, I'm in and out of these small towns, man. I don't have time to stick around. Not like I want to either. Oh, look, there's a key. There's a dispensary right there. Too bad I can't smoke, or I don't smoke anymore. It's not that I can't smoke anymore. Ever since I started trucking, you know, they're pretty firm on laws like that when it comes to trucking. But now it's like I don't want to smoke. Yeah, we're a few minutes away. I'm getting ready to pull in. Yeah, we're pulling up here to the Walmart. Oh, there's actually a Subway in there. I might get me a sandwich. Walmart's kind of like partnered up with the Subways, I noticed. Alright, we're pulling in now. Hopefully there's nobody in front of our trash cans or our bins. And just as I expected, there is. But you're gonna have to get out of the way because I got some tipping to do here. It's busy everywhere with the holidays. Alright, we're here, Raza. Just go ahead and dump these bins. Get the hell up out of here. Alright, we're out of here. It's busy with the holidays. I literally had like 2 other people waiting for me to finish up. I don't know, I think about it, I'm like, it's not my fault where they decide to put these trash cans, you know? I'd say they should put them somewhere over here to the right, just out of the way, but they don't want to walk out their way either to go put some trash away. It's organic waste. It's a bunch of just food that's expired or may have gone to waste. I don't know. We're out of here. We're leaving Kirkville now. 20 minutes later, only because I had somebody on my ass trying to get me to hurry up. And we got a 2-hour drive ahead of us. From there, we're gonna hit I-35. With God's permission, get there, make our way to Kansas City. But on our way there, we'll service 2 other Walmarts. And I gotta remember, my wife told me to stop and grab some Irish butter or something like that for the turkey she's cooking this year. Chat, I'm gonna let you guys go for now. I'm gonna get on the road, tune in to one of my podcasts. We'll get up with you guys in a little bit. Pueblito, basically. See, there's a hotel right there, Morgan's Motel. That's wild, bro. There's no way in hell. Oh, they have their Christmas things up. That's pretty dope. You can see on your right on all the light posts, you see all the Christmas designs. There's their neighborhood church right there. St. Mary Catholic Church. You can just tell the styles of the homes that they were built in a different time, you know, and they were in style. They may have a bit of a update to them, but for the most part, you can tell they were made a long time ago. Wow. This is a very small town. And you gotta watch your speed around here, because there's rarely any action for the police officers or the sheriffs. This is literally their downtown right here. This is it. This is wild, bro. It reminds me of that small town on Back to the Future. There's a house for sale. Who wants to buy a house out in the middle of nowhere? Price reduced. No, thank you. It's getting a little foggy over there. Somebody's looking for a job. I'm gonna drive about 4 hours away from Kansas City. Come out here and work every day. All right, so I'm gonna drive another hour out to I-35. I'm headed west at the moment. I know vemos al rato. Animo, let's roll. Let's keep rolling. All right, chat. We made it here. 2 hours later. A chingarle de nuevo, you know. About to service this Walmart, and I see our trash cans right up here on the right hand side, and it appears to be another 3. Well, we're gonna see if we can turn around somewhere around here, because we need to position our tractor trailer on the opposite side of those bins. Let's see if we can find some space over there. Turn around. Like I said, these Walmarts give us plenty of space to maneuver if we need to. All right, chat, we finally made it back to Kansas City. We're actually here in Liberty. We're back. We're about a few minutes away from the dumps. I forgot to mention to you guys, when I was driving on the way here, my tarp was flying all over the place. So I came in from Interstate 35, I-35. I took it all the way south, back to Kansas City. We're getting ready to pull up to the dumps. This isn't your typical trucker job. You know, you have hydraulic lines that may bust or may loosen up on you. Your forks may malfunction due to the cold weather, which is coming up here soon. And it's like today, the tarp, you know, is flying all over the place. And it has like aluminum style arms that move it to the back. And sometimes those arms can bend. So what I'm looking at now, that wind was so strong, I may need to take it to get serviced. It may need a new arm on one side. I'll show you guys in a little bit. And if it's not one thing, it's another. Okay, chat, we have officially made it to the dumps. Now we're gonna dump everything out of this trailer and empty it out and get it ready for tomorrow. Oh shit, what happened here? That wasn't there yesterday. Circle around in this mud here. This is the dirty part of the job. This is what separates the men from the boys here. Just like that, we're in business, boys. On the scale. All right, chat. Time to do a little bit of work and dump some of this organic waste out of the trailer. See you guys in a minute. All right, we're back, chat. So now we went ahead and lifted our forks, pulled our tarp back. Now we gotta figure out a way how to reverse on back this way and go dump right there by a big old pile of garbage. All right, chat, we're back. Had to do a little bit of paperwork. Then we're gonna reverse onto the scale and go dump this. All right, this is the dirty part of the job. Like I told you guys, this ain't no ordinary trucker job. Let's see if I can loosen these things up. There we go. I'll loosen these. Loosen this one. We're gonna get ready to dump this trailer. Now this is a satisfying part when you empty your trailer out. Ain't gotta worry about any more garbage in there. All right, so I apologize. I didn't get to get the actual tip of the waste. So rather be safe than sorry. We can get ready to go do some more paperwork and we can get the hell out of here, go home. All right, chat, that's all I have for today. Go ahead and hit the like, subscribe, notification bell, and share this video. We're out of here for now. Hasta luego. Animo plebes. Let's roll. It's time to go home.